Good morning everyone, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, the home of tips, tricks, guides and tunes for Forza Horizon, and we're having a look at the Winter Championships. We've got cold storage for the Jeep Cherokee 14. It's D-Class Vans and Utilities. We've got Cotswolds Rally Trail, Ashbrook Loop Scramble and Derwent Reservoir Trail for this one. You've got this blurb off Kira, and we can get in and have a look at what cars we're after. I'm going for the Mini Traveller, the Morris Mini Traveller, Woody Whippet tune, D-Class. This is awesome. This is such a good tune. This is absolutely mental. And yeah, this is going to be so much fun. I've got the share code up on the screen now, and this absolutely rocks it. So go grab this car. It's available on the auction house for about 300,000 credits, so it's very cheap. And there are two of these. There's a DLC version and a non-DLC version. The pictures are wildly different, so you're not going to get them confused. But this is the one, which is the non-DLC, and this is absolutely amazing stuff. So we're at the Road Rally Trail, highly skilled, and I'm going to knock stability control off. I'm going to keep traction on just because it's in the snow. But I'm going to keep the traction on, ABS on, stability off, and we're going to be doing this on highly skilled, and these guys are definitely getting dirty with very dirty driving. And I'm into second, which is absolutely fantastic. I've got the Holden Sandman in front of me, but I'm sure I can get past you, and this is mad. This little Morris Traveller definitely sounds like it's got an angry little wasp under the bonnet. It really does, and it's absolutely amazing stuff. So I'm going to get past you, give you a little nudge because I'm being a bit dodgy today. And I've managed to get myself into first place. And okay, in my transit van trying to catch me up. I'm not having any of that. None of this white van man rubbish off you lot. I'm not having that. I've got some proper classic vans here. This is a proper classic van. And this absolutely rocks it. And you can see this is pretty quick. It handles pretty well. And it is going around alright. It's pretty nice at drifting as well. It's not too slidey, because some cars are so slidey you can't do, well, anything with them. While other ones slide just enough. And this is actually really good. And I've used this quite a few times before. If you guys are going on and buying this off the auction house, don't sell it. Don't get rid of it afterwards. Because I'm going to be recommending it next week for the Wood Friday challenge, which is basically the same sort of stuff. And I'm going to be recommending it for that, because that definitely is where it's at home. And you can see on here, I'm absolutely flying around here. This is hammering this without any problem. Slamming the brakes down. A little bit too late, unfortunately, so I'm hitting the wall. That's not so good. But it doesn't matter, I'm still in first place, and we're just giving it a proper blast round here. Try and brake a little bit earlier this time. Little drift round. Okay, still hitting the wall. Right. It comes to road elements, I'm not so good on. I always slide around a little bit too much. When it comes to the dirt and the gravel, I'm definitely a lot better. But definitely this is awesome. This really is. This is probably one of my favourite tunes I've ever made. This is so much fun. And pretty much any opportunity to put this car in a championship, I will do. But we're coming up here now, got the finish line, and that's it. Through the line, first place, job's a good one. Absolutely kicked it. Everyone else is like 94% and you're finished. So yeah, okay, cool. Skip for this and move on and see where we're off to next. So let's have a look on the map, and we've got Ashbrook Loop Scramble up here. I'm not even going to bother fast travelling to this one. Ashbrook Loop Scramble, continued championship, pick the Morris Traveller, and let's get loaded in, shall we? Ashbrook Loop Scramble, cold storage. Yes, I'm winning easily. Yeah, I know, come on. I'm going to stay as I am, though. But because it's a scramble event, I'm going to knock the traction off on it. Because this is going to be mostly dirt and gravel, hopefully. Not too much road. And just give it a little bit of a kick as a rally car. So I'm into second, little nudge round that corner. And you'll give me a push back, which is not good. But I'm into first. That was easy, about 10 seconds into first. Absolutely rocking round here. I'm just a bit concerned now with the lack of traction. I may end up sliding all over the place when I start coming back onto the roads after the dirt and the gravel. But we shall see, I guess. Let's have a look. Not doing too badly. First place. And there is a bit of a problem on this. If you noticed the markers on this, we've got smoke markers. And normally, you only get the smoke markers on street racing. We should be having our proper little organised, legal, official race markers up, not the slightly dodgy street racing flares. So yeah, I think the game's gone a bit odd on that one. I'm wondering if going in, we're going to have proper race markers on street scene instead of smoke. I suppose we'll have to have a look at the Getting Cold street scene event before sort of making a comment on that. But certainly this is a dirt racing event. And we've got street scene markers, which isn't important. It doesn't matter, but it's sort of like a little bit of strangeness, you know, within this season. So Rainbow, okay, that's actually alright. I was expecting to go crashing off on me as I went back onto a road, but yeah, I'm doing alright. I've got a nice little bit of gap. Now this shows this Morris is absolutely awesome, and given any opportunity to get this into a championship, I will do. It really is good fun. I have got an A-class tune on it, but I don't think it's as fun. This D-class one, I don't know, I just really like it. It's just so much fun to drive. So let's come up here, slow it down a little bit, give a little drift round, totally messed that one up. Took that corner totally badly. But never mind, foot down, decent lead, and absolutely giving it a hammer across the gravel right here. Fly round mid, give a little drift round that one. It's okay, not too bad. Bit of a dodgy corner there. Avoid the barrier, drift tap, okay, fantastic. So yeah, we're 2 laps in, almost to the end of the second lap. I'm absolutely kicking it. I'll be very interested to have a look at the end of this and see what the gap is between myself and the second place person. Because last time I was about 6% ahead on the race, or however many sort of seconds that was. But this is the second lap out of the way now, and we're going round. And I'm going to look at the third and the final lap. And into a barrier, because I did not brake in time. I did not plan for that one, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. All I know is I'm in first place, and I'm going to stay here. And having a bit too much fun throwing this little classic Morris around the place. Keeping my speed going up this way. Got the checkpoint up here, so I'm going to need to probably slow it down a little bit because I did sort of mess it up on my last one, but let's see what happens, I guess. Slow down, go wide. Oh, absolutely horrendous. That's a little bit better. I went into it pretty badly, but pulled it back. Not too bad, little drift. So, to a floor, and I genuinely cannot see any of these other players. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Have you just pulled over and gone to a pub? What's going on? I can see a finish line on the mini-map. Keeping the speed up. Drift round. That does slow me down. Tapping the barriers, but it doesn't really matter. And foot down, let's go down this hill. And it's this corner at the bottom, which if I'm going to screw it up, I'm going to screw it up. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, a bit too slow. Messed it up a little bit, but doesn't matter. Where are you lot? Oh, there you are. You're like a mile behind me. Right. Little drift through the line, and jobs are good. 2 for 2. That's another 20 points on the board for this one. Okay, per lap, you're about 5 seconds behind me. Let's see how it goes across the whole event. So theoretically, you should be about 15 seconds. So let's have a look. You are 17 seconds. Okay, yeah, so you're 17 seconds behind me. Never mind. Skip through this and let's have a look at the third and the final event for this championship. Into a map, we're looking for the little white ones, and Derwent Reservoir Trail. That's what we got. Yeah, fast travel. It's not local. I'm going to do some fast travelling and we can go over and we can get into it. Derwent Reservoir Trail. Skip through everything. Got all the silly dancing screen and let's get loaded in, shall we? Here we are, third event, final event, cold storage. And I'll keep all my settings as before. So let's start the race and go, 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 go. 7th place, 6th place, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. And I've got this Sandman at the front. I'm soon catch up with you, no doubt. But even if I don't, as long as I get 2nd, I've won the championship. But I'm definitely going to pass you. Go around here on the inside, carefully does it. You'll give me a little nudge, but show off skill. Okay, drift and pass, fantastic. Through the water, across the reservoir. You've got a bit of a dodgy corner here. Slow it down, go around, yep. Very slow racing until you get into a straight and you can get your foot down. These are mad, these are proper, like, British institution cars, you know. It's sort of like your proper old vans. It's like, yeah, really iconic vehicles. Yeah, naturally they don't go this fast, right? This is because I've tuned it, I've done an engine swap, I've done this, that and the other, and it's basically a racing machine within the D class. And again, I've pulled away, ahead of everyone else, through that puddle. Just a case of going round, getting to the end, and this is a pretty easy championship victory. So drifting a little bit. I could probably drive a little bit more sensibly, in all honesty, but I like sort of showing off a little bit and giving it little drifts and stuff like this as I go round, because it's fun and I'm not exactly worried about my position here. I've got the first place, I've got a bit of a distance, and these guys are they're just not contenders. You're really not. This Morris Traveller can easily beat any of that stuff with no problems whatsoever. And a little bit of braking as I come round here. A little drift, that's not too bad. That's quite good. I'm quite pleased with that, actually. I'm normally pretty bad at drifting. I truly am bad at drifting. But that's actually not too bad. Don't hit the barrier. That's a drift tap. Okay, right, I'll take that. Not another drift tap, luckily, so I managed to avoid that barrier around here. And this is definitely slowing me down, but I've got such a lead at this point, I don't have to sort of worry whatsoever. The mats, I've totally messed that one up, but it doesn't matter. Those guys are behind me, that's fine. That's easy enough. You know, 70%, and there's no way I'm going to lose this short, completely messing it up, big style. And I don't really think I'm going to mess it up big style, because if I did, it wouldn't be in the video. Actually, it would be in the video because I like showing. Actually, it would be in the video because I have a tendency to show my mistakes as well as my wins. So if I do mess it up, I'll just go, look, there you go, messed it up, good and proper, complete disaster. Let's have another go at it, shall we? And usually hitting the rewind for it. But this ain't too bad. Giving it a little spin round here. I can see the finish line on the mini map. Just in case to get the foot down and go, really. Definitely wobbling a little bit on this because accelerating quite hard for this stuff. But the finish line's down there. So through the smoke, and there you go. 3 for 3, first place, easy championship win. Yeah, right. Skip through all this stuff because these guys like 96% when I get through. Yeah, there you are, you've just turned up, right. Skip through it, cold storage complete. What do I get for this? It was the Jeep, wasn't it? So bing, 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 different levels of completion. And next screen should give me the Jeep. There you go, the Cherokee 14, that's what you get. So that's that championship done, that's that event. Hopefully it's been interesting, been entertaining. And if you do like this stuff, drop a like, leave me a comment. And so until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.